Hello, hello. Welcome back to another Ultimate Iron Man Progress Series video. Been a very long time since the last one, but ever since I recently decided to stop playing my group Iron Man, I've decided to give this account another shot, and by another shot I mean for real. I'm gonna try to stick to this account as best as I can, not try to hop around because yeah, that's prevented any significant progress on this account. So for anyone who hasn't seen my other progress videos on this account, don't worry about it. It's they're not very good, and honestly, most of what I've done is pretty newbie, early game stuff, so not that interesting anyway. But yeah, I guess we'll get started by figuring out, or I guess me detailing my plans on what this account will be doing, while also doing some more Wintertodt right now, as you can see. So yeah, here are the stats currently. The main thing is I don't have very much combats. I mainly just quested for most of these. I think I trained a little bit. I'm not sure actually. It's been such a long time. I made this account in 2017. But yeah, when I made this account, I pretty much just did random stuff on it because it was like the first time I'd gone back to old school. I didn't really know what was good, what wasn't. So I just decided I would try to complete as many quests as possible because at the time that seemed really important. You know, later on if I got good untradables and I needed to go to some place where you couldn't have any items or weapons or whatever, like in Trana, then I'd have to drop that, and that seemed really bad, so I figured getting all the quests done might be a good strategy. By the way, that's actually no longer the case. Now with the new death mechanics, everything you have, untradable or not, goes to your death pile. So you can actually just do Intrana content very easily like that. So yeah, nice little update there. But anyway, that was what my plan was, so I pretty much did that. At some point I did Agility Pyramid, so I just grinded out the level to where you don't fail it, and I made like a few mil there. I don't really remember what else I did there. Maybe I trained some magic, did some farming. But yeah, most of that stuff's not very interesting. The main thing is now I'm doing solo Wintertodt. I've been doing it for pretty much all of my fire making. I think I did a couple of Mass World games, but I pretty soon decided solo was going to be better for what I wanted to do. And all of this construction XP as well is from Wintertodt solos. So I started probably about 20 construction because you need a little bit of construction levels in order to get the maximum XP to start off. But ever since then, I just been doing Wintertodt solos, and as you can see, I'm 32 mil fire making XP. So I've been here for a bit. I also do have literally everything on the Wintertodt collection log. I'll show that after I finish this game, and some other stuff. So there's no grind for a pet or anything, or the last unique. I have everything. So it's just going to be me sitting back, doing Wintertodt solos as much as I can. And yeah, just going to be doing this until I hit 99 construction, which is the main goal of all of this. Obviously fire making I don't really care. You do get some nice other benefits besides just construction when you do solo Wintertodt this long. One of the main things is you get a lot of herb supplies. I worked out that I think I'll have like almost 4 mil herb lore XP bagged by the time I finish 200 mil fire making. And yeah, that is going to be pretty insane for where I'm at right now. That's like mid 80s or something. And having that right off the bat is going to be pretty cool. I'm not actually planning to, you know, just camp farming guild contracts for a while I farm the rest of the secondaries I need. So I'll probably end up with a bit higher herb lore. But that's going to be pretty fun just having such a high herb lore level. Relatively early in game, you know, stat wise account build. Besides that, I also get 99 fletching, actually quite a bit before I get 99 construction because the XP rate is higher. So that's cool. I'll never have to fletch broad arrows, which is nice, because broad arrows are kind of expensive, and it's not very fun, the idea of trying to zero time all that. Let's see what else. The 99 woodcutting, actually almost 20 mil woodcutting. That's pretty much just because I AFK'd a lot of woodcutting back when I was doing Wintertodt. I would hit up the teak trees, and then eventually I hit 90 woodcutting, so I hit up the redwoods, and I was just really busy IRL, so I kind of camped there for quite a while. I probably won't do that anymore because post 99 XP on this account doesn't really matter that much to me. The only reason I'm doing post 99 fire making on this account is for 99 construction and a couple other things I mentioned. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do, and the main thing is this is going to take me a while. Wintertodt is pretty fast. It's about the same rate as max efficiency Hunter on a main, which is like 270, 280k. I think it's around there. And Hunter on my main took me like, what is it, 8 months or something. So yeah, I won't be quite as busy, I think. I'll have more time to play than I did back then. But even then, I expect this to take over 6 months. And maybe if I draw it out, if I decide to focus more on other stuff, maybe it'll even take like 8 months or 9 months. But there's really no rush. I plan to just keep doing this until I get 200 mil fire making. I've decided to just do 200 mil fire making because although you technically get 99 construction at around 180, you may as well just finish it. If you're just 20 mil off, it's like what, 2-3 more weeks. Definitely doable, and you get a little bit more herblore supplies. But yeah, I think this is gonna be. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this account. It's been really fun just playing it. I've only played it the day before yesterday, because yesterday I was out all day. I didn't play any RuneScape. But the day I started it, which was on Friday, I did 1.2 mil fire making XP, which is kind of a surprise because I was working most of that day and I was doing other stuff, but I still managed to get an over 1 mil XP day, so that's looking pretty good then. I think I'll be doing really good weeks if I try to do as many solos as I can. Getting close to finishing this game as well. But yeah, and today I plan to do a 2 mil XP day, I think is where I want to do. Maybe I'll do more, but at least 2 mil. That shouldn't be too bad. Today's Sunday and I don't have anything else to do. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty nice. Some people might say, oh, it's better to do mahogany homes or something to rush 99 con and then do other stuff. But the reason I don't do that, even though it's probably macro efficiency wise, maybe it's slightly better. It depends what kind of macro efficiency you're talking about, whether it's like skilling or getting to PVM. But either way, I don't really care about rushing PVM because I'm not that big of a PVMer, and it's not like I'm gonna enjoy that content and not enjoy skilling content. In fact, it's the opposite probably. I think I prefer just skilling, and all the other stuff is gonna be stuff I'll do eventually, but for right now I like this simple, steady grind. Being able to do the same thing every day keeps things simple. On the group Ironman I was rushing around a lot and I was doing so many different things all the time because that's what you do early Ironman, and I wasn't really enjoying that kind of gameplay. But ever since getting back into this, I've been really enjoying the steady grind. It's a lot easier to just play RS and just have it go by that much faster and do stuff on the side. So I've been really preferring that kind of gameplay. And like I mentioned before, all those grinds that I can skip, I'll skip the training construction normally grind. I'd have to make some GP and do other methods, which I wasn't looking super forward to. So that's good. I'm trying to end the game in a second here. But yeah, I wasn't really looking forward to doing that, and fletching, like I mentioned, I didn't want to make broad bolts or anything. Herb lore is just going to be really nice to have early, because I'll be able to make most of the potions that I would, need early on. I'll have brews. I think I'll have anti-venoms even. Obviously I need to kill a few Zulrah for that, but once I do that, that's the max pool in the house already, which is very exciting. 99 construction is going to be super awesome to have. The cape is so useful on an ultimate. Even for regular Iron, it's really nice. It has some good uses. Looks like some people are hopping through. But yeah, I think I definitely... Yeah. I think I'll definitely enjoy playing this way. Alright, so let's see what we get, and then I'll go over some other stuff like my house and the collection log as well. Also the looting bag, you can take a look. Okay, I don't think I got anything, no uniques or anything, that's alright. Magic logs, no mahoganies. So yeah, I recently cleaned out my looting bag, and I've pretty much finalized my decisions on what I'm going to keep throughout the whole Wintertodt grind. I think the main thing is I'm obviously going to keep all the herb lore supplies. They're all useful. I'm going to keep the 2 high-level tree seeds, the U seeds and the magic seeds. Those are good. I'm going to keep most of the ores, I think, besides coal, iron, and silver, because why not? I just have enough looting bag space for it. If something else comes up, I might drop it, but so far I think I've gotten everything. I don't think there's anything else I would really need. I cut all my gems here. I pretty much drop all the fish. Sometimes I do use swordfish because, as you see, in that game I didn't need to eat it all. I brought 3 karambans with me, and even though I wasn't paying full attention, I got hit by the brazier a couple times. This new strategy I'm trying out is really, really nice. So I recently made myself a holy symbol, got myself the explorer's ring, and I've had the arty cloak, but basically all of that gives me plus 13 prayer, which means the rapid heal prayer actually lasts for quite a while. I think it's like 15 minutes or something crazy it lasts, and that heals me a lot of hit points passively, so even if I do mess up a bit, I won't need to eat a piece of food. That probably means I'll bring a bit less. Maybe I'll bring just 2 pieces of food. I always bring some food because if I'm really not paying attention, or maybe I lag and I get hit by the brazier too much, I'd have to quit the game if I ran out of food too early, which isn't very fun, so I think it's worth bringing pieces of food in. Let's see if I put anything here. So yeah, here's the seed box. The first 2 ones I'm just using for birdhouse hop seeds. The rest of these are just more herb seeds, and everything else goes in the looting bag. So here's the herb stack. This isn't all from Wintertodt. I was doing herb runs at some point during Wintertodt, but I've since stopped that. But yeah, it's a decent amount of herb lore XP so far. I think it looks quite nice. Magic seeds, U seeds. I think the magic seeds are from warm gloves, I want to say. If you have 3 warm gloves, either in your POH or on you, then any warm glove drops turn into magic seeds, so that's really nice. That's not a huge difference, but there's some more farming XP banked, I suppose, or bagged. Here's just the rest of the herb seeds that I couldn't fit into the seed box. Here's some ores, which will be a little bit of XP once I'm done. Magic logs, this will be for birdhouse runs eventually. I don't have the crafting level for it. I think it's like 75 crafting, but eventually I will be able to use those. Also, I don't think I have the hunter, so yeah, it's going to be U-logs for a while. I think U-logs sustain themselves pretty easily for birdhouse runs. I do one after every single Wintertodt. So yeah, that would be nice. Prayer potions are the only ones that I kept, because I did do some herb lore training previously to get 63. And yeah, I don't know, it's like 600 something 4-dose prayer potions, so I decided it's probably worth keeping. White berries, that's going to be passively farmed, just to save some time for when I need to turn all these Cadantines into super defense potions. Snape grass seed, I'm just decided recently I'll want to start keeping those, just because I have space in the looting bag, and I will need to start farming snape grass seeds to use up Bernars. I don't have too many right now, but eventually I'll be farming them as well. Alright, so let's go to the POH, get a quick peek at what's in here. Fancy dress box, I think that's just from random events, so I don't have anything in there. Toy box is just holiday events, nothing too special. Mahogany cape rack, I don't have too much on here. Even though I have 99 wood cutting as well, I never bought the cape because it's pretty useless, and I don't have a whole lot of GP on the account right now, so 99,000 coins for it didn't seem like a worthwhile purchase. Yeah, no capes other than the fire making cape. And I could technically use the fire making cape. It also has a +4 since I have 299s. It's trimmed, and that gives it a +4 prayer bonus. But there's really no advantage to it over the Arty Cloak. Arty Cloak is also +4. And Arty Cloak lets me teleport to the monastery, which is where there's a bush patch, which means I can passively farm white berries. So I decided to just keep the Arty Cloak 2 on. The main stuff is the magic wardrobe, so I have my extra Bruma torch, and honestly not much else besides the worm gloves. I do put my pyro gloves, or not pyro gloves, the pyromancer outfit in here. I also keep my graceful in here, but I doubt I'll have to use that for quite a long time. I don't think I have too much in here. Maybe the mourner's outfit. Bomber jacket. I don't even have the mourner's outfit in here. Alright, interesting. But yeah, as you can see, I haven't really done much other gameplay that would require me to store stuff here. So obviously when I grind out Void, I'll put it in here. I think I am definitely going to go for full infinity at the Mage Training Arena. It sounds pretty awful. I mean, I've done Mage Training Arena on the group Ironman recently. I got Bones to Peaches, I got, I think, Infinity Boots, I got something else, I think. I mean, it's very, very boring, but it's not very difficult. You know, if I just do it for like 2 days or something, I think it'll be pretty easy to finish full infinity. I think it's in here. And yeah, that'll let me use the boots for magic. And honestly, they're a little bit better than mystics, so if I ever need mystics for something, I can just use that instead. Treasure chest is clue stuff. Not too much in here, because I haven't really done many clues. I think there's, yeah, there's this amulet in easies. Don't think there's much in medium. Yeah, nothing. So yeah, POH isn't very impressive right now. I pretty much just have the bare minimum of stuff that I need. Spirit Tray I probably don't really need, but actually it'll probably be useful for getting to the farming guild a little bit faster once I have 85 farming for the area that you can put your Spirit Tree in. I have the jewelry box, which I boosted for. That's super useful. I don't have to make dueling rings or games necklace. Games necklace is for getting into Wintertodt, and dueling ring is for Ferox Enclave, which is such a good spot now because it's in the wilderness, and it's the only place in the game where you can put stuff into the looting bag in a safe zone. So no longer do I have to risk all my stuff trying to bag. Not that it's very probable someone would come kill me at this combat, especially while I'm being boxed by an NPC, but, you know, it's just another thing that eases my mind a little bit, especially if I'm streaming or something. So let's go use this mounted dig site pendant. I've been using it for birdhouse runs, obviously. Oh, I forgot to unnote these. I will probably need to go do that. So yeah, sometimes I do waste, where's a quick bank? I guess Grand Exchange. Yeah, sometimes I do waste these law runes, but it's not such a big deal. The GP I get from Wintertodt, Oh, I can actually open this interface up. Oh, I didn't know you could actually directly buy bonds from the Grand Exchange. So if I ever have a lot of GP that I don't need on this account, I might do that. But yeah, I don't think I will ever need to because I have so much GP on the alts. That's interesting. Anyway, let's get ourselves some U-logs. A little bit distracted while making the video. Apologies. But yeah, basically this is what I do post Wintertodt. I get all my loot, I cut all my gems. Sometimes I cook fish, but it's not really worth it, so usually I just drop it. I only really cook the fish if I'm gonna use it for the next kill. And then I do my birdhouse run. After my birdhouse run, I usually just bag my items in Ferox. And then I just restart the next game. So it's pretty simple. I think it's a really good idea that I stopped doing the herb runs because they were just taking up too much time and making me not want to play as much because I was doing so many things other than Wintertodt. And I think just getting into more solos is good because once I'm in a solo, I'll try best as I can to finish it. And since every solo is about an hour, that means I'll have about an hour of game time, at least. It's a little bit unfortunate I can't keep these bird's nests, but I don't think there's any way I can note them or convert them or use them. You know, if I had the level for brews, I could make brews right here and then just note them at the GE, but I don't have the level for brews, and I'm not even close to the XP I have bagged, so yeah, not really worth it. Okay, gotta make sure I didn't forget, yeah. Sometimes I do forget to put seeds into one of these, and that tends to be quite annoying. Alright, so almost ready. Yeah, I had these seeds left over because I decided having 3 stacks of hop seeds wasn't really a good use. I was trying to clear up space in the looting bag as much as possible, and I'll probably just use these up and then drop them, whatever is left over, and just start using these anilians and hammerstones. I'll probably have to, you know, spend more time hopping and buying them from the person that sells them at Farming Guild. I forget what it's called, but probably worth it. So hit Ferox Enclave, which is where I can also recharge my prayer and hit points if I don't have, if I took some damage. There we go, very easy, very safe as well. I don't have to step 1 foot into the actual wilderness. And you can just drink from this pool of refreshment since it's Ferox Enclave is just basically clan wars. And yeah, all done. Now I just teleport back to my house and I head back to Wintertodt. Typically if I'm doing this with back-to-back Wintertodt games, I'll have my alt set up the game while I'm doing my birdhouse run and bagging my loot. But since I plan to just take a break right now anyway, after I finish recording this, then I usually don't do that. I guess we can take a look at the house a little bit more. Got the range, which I actually used to cook some food, but it's otherwise not very useful besides making tea for construction boosts. The oak house is, you know, it's a place to store my pets without having to insure them. Only pet I have is Phoenix and my wily Hellcat, which is useful for stew boosting. I don't think I'll have to stew boost anytime soon. There's nothing I really want to rush for construction at this point, now that I have the jewelry box. There are some things that are useful coming up, so at 80 I can build the, what is it? Chapel. There's an altar you can build to switch your spell books, so I can switch to Ancients in my POH. That'll be cool for way down the line when I do Slayer. That's super far away. Don't plan to do Slayer anytime soon. But yeah, it's gonna be really nice to have it in the house, I suppose. You know, when I get 99, I'll build the level 91, which means you can switch from all of the spell books at once. Very, very powerful. Yeah, I never know where anything is on here. Construction, dungeon, garden. The pools are going to be very nice. I'll have, obviously, the level for ornate. And the only thing blocking me after having the construction level is the actual... What is it? The potions. Yeah, because I need to make staminas for, I think, the second level. Where is it? Revitalization pool, you need staminas. And then for the other one, I think you just need prayer. So that's actually, yeah. Actually, it's very much easier to get that. And then for this one, you need super restores. That's not hard to get. And for this one, you need anti-venoms. So yeah, anti-venoms are going to be, where is it? Anti-venom. This is anti-venom plus, but that's not what I need. This one, yeah, level 87. So that's boostable, I believe, from 83, because you can get a +4 with a pie. But I'll probably just grind out the level because I plan to stay and do farming guild contracts for a long time. But yeah, anyway, there's going to be a bunch of stuff that I'll build in my house, and I'll try to make a really nice BOH once I actually get 99 construction. I think doing some decorative cosmetic stuff might be fun. So I almost forgot to do my bush run, pick my white berries. I should probably do this before the Ferox Enclave bagging step, but you know, I just forgot. And the last thing before I'll end this video is I'll show the collection log. It's not very impressive because I've only done Wintertodt on this account. I think it's the only boss I've killed. But, you know, for posterity's sake, may as well show it. So yeah, no Abyssal Sire, unfortunately. And as you can see, Wintertodt is green because I have everything. Oh, it even shows you burnt pages. That's cool. I have 5... What? I have 5 Tomes of Fire. I didn't realize I had that many. That's kind of crazy. I know some people go dry on this. But yeah, that's cool. I have the Phoenix, obviously. I think I got the Phoenix really early. I think I got it maybe at like 90 fire making. A lot of extra Pyromancer sets that I just trade in every time. I used to trade in Bruma Torches, but since I found out about the thing where you can get magic seeds, I've been keeping at least 3 of them on me and just turning in the rest for... Actually, no, I think they auto-convert, so yeah, I just don't get them. I just get magic seeds instead. You also get Torstals. I think it's Torstals for Bruma Torch and magic seeds for Wormglow, so yeah, that's what it was. Dragon Axe was the last one I got. It'd be cool if they say what kill count you got it, but they probably didn't think to add that. No, it's too late. But yeah, I got this probably like 25 mil fire making XP. It was way, way after I'd gotten everything else. Everything else I've gotten pre-99, and this just took till 25 mil fire making XP, so yeah. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Yeah, sadly not too many Eater of Blood kill count. Apparently have some black pickaxes that I never stored, which I probably should have, because that's a really useful... Like, if I just need a pickaxe really quickly, it's better than the bronze pickaxe I can pick up at Lumbridge. So yeah, I should probably store one next time I do that. I think I just didn't know that you could store stuff. Oh, I apparently got an Adamant 2 helm. Not 2 helm, H2 helm. I didn't know. And Sarah Cloak. When did I get Sarah? Okay, what? Why don't I have this stored? I probably should have kept that. I don't think it's very useful for me. But it would have been cool to have it, so... Yeah, I don't know why I didn't store that in the BOH. Maybe it was like when I was really low construction. Because that is a medium treasure trail reward. Elites, yeah, I obviously haven't done anything here. Minigames. No Barbarian Assault. No Brimhaven. Rogues and I will have to do at some point whenever I want to do thieving, but no rush right now. Shades of Morton. I do want to do this eventually because I really like the locks, the coffins that you can wear. I got one on my group Iron Man just for the fashion. I got the black one because it's my favorite trim color. But yeah, I will definitely try to do some grinding here. I think it'll be fun. There's no way you can store the coffins, so I'll probably have to... I don't even know when I'm going to wear it during, but we'll decide. I do have the seed box. I've only gotten the one because I've never, thankfully, messed up and lost mine. Yeah, I've never actually looked at this tab. Yeah, never done any last man standing, but I probably should do a couple just so I have a few points that I can use to buy looting bags in case I really need to. I'm kind of running up on a hit points level, which is not good, because every time I get a looting bag, especially if I go a little bit dry killing the thugs in Enfield Dungeon, I get some more hit points XP, and obviously the higher hit points you are, the more damage you'll take at Wintertodt, so that's not too good. But I think I'm pretty safe because it's not, it doesn't increase per level, it's like a level range. So I might not even be close to that. I'd probably have to check. But, you know, if worst comes to worst and I'm really close to that, I'll probably try to do some last man standing and get a few points. It's only 1 point for a looting bag certificate, so not too bad. Rooftop Agility. Okay, I thought this was like going to include the pet, but then yeah, I don't think pet's exclusive to Rooftop. Yeah, obviously I have Graceful. Shazine Armor, Shooting Stars, Skilling Pets. No skilling pets. I think the only skilling pet I actually want on this account is the Chimp Pet. It's the only pet I actually like. Every other pet I think kind of sucks. I know some people like Beaver, Rocky, and Squirrel, but to me they're just eh. I'm not much of a pet person in this game. Miscellaneous accounts as Spore Seeds as well. Yeah, some of this stuff would be kind of cool to unlock, I guess, but not anytime soon. Chaos Druids. Oh, the Elder ones. Okay. Chompy Bird Hunting. Yeah, they've really gone in depth on this one. Anyway, I think that's about it for this video. Let's pick some more. And I guess I'm not sure when I'm going to make the next one. Probably when I'm a lot higher. Fire making XP, I suppose.